It's your boy Steve from Straight Fire Picks. We got best bets for NFL Week 5 Sunday Night Football between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Baltimore Ravens on Sunday, October 9th, 2022. We're going to have NFL player props, spreads, over-unders, money lines here for you today. We're going to have 3 picks that make a great value bets for this football game between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Baltimore Ravens. As always, just want to thank you all for continued support here on the channel. If you're new to the channel here today, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Always appreciate that. We are on the road to 7,000 subscribers. Reminder here at the channel, guys, as always, that we are partnered with Prizepicks, so be sure to use our code SFP for a 100% deposit match and your first deposit up to $100 on Prizepicks. You can also use one of the links that we have down below in the comment section and in the description. Really, it's a great app, guys, that specializes in player props and things of that nature. You put multiple picks into an entry to win a lot of money, and it's a lot of fun to use. Highly encourage you to check that out. Like I said, use our code SFP or one of our links that we have down below in the comment section and in the description. I'm actually planning on putting together a Prizepicks parlay on our Twitter page. So be sure to follow us on Twitter before this game. For this game, I'm going to put together a Prizepicks parlay for this game. So be sure to check that out. Be sure to follow us on Twitter, and we'll have that posted, I believe, sometime Saturday night, I'm hoping. We should have that posted, so be sure to check that out. Be sure also to check out our community Discord page as well. Great place to connect with our community and to get new ideas for bets. We'll also have a link in the comment section and description for that. Be sure also to drop your favorite pick down below in the comment section. If you like a pick included in our comment capper section, just be sure to put a star or an asterisk next to your pick, and we'll include your pick in the video if it hits. One quick note as well, we also have a new segment in this video as well towards the end, right after our picks. Stay tuned for that. Brought to you by Oddsjam. It'll be something I think that you guys will really enjoy. Okay, now shout out to our Straight Fire MVPs. So as always, guys, you see this beautiful list here running beside me of all of our Straight Fire MVPs. If you're interested in becoming a Straight Fire MVP, there's a join button down below. We'll also have a link in the comment section and in the description. Just $3.99 per month to get access to our picks early. So basically, when I'm done with the research, I post up our picks. And you'll be able to get some early lines if you're interested in getting that. You also get a badge next to your name, some custom emojis, roll color in the Discord, and shout outs in our video. And it's just a great way to support the channel and what we do here at the channel. As always, I appreciate y'all. Okay, now let's get to the results from the previous episodes. This is from Thursday Night Football. We ended up going 2-1. For as nasty as a football game as that was, I will take it. We ended up cashing both of our player props. Russell Wilson over 230.5 passing yards. He clutched, or over 228.5 passing yards. He clutches up in overtime and cashes for us. We love to see that. Then we cashed Alec Pierce over 33.5 receiving yards easily. He had a huge night. He was pretty much involved the whole game. No worries on that one. And then we missed our over 42.5 points. Wasn't even close, guys. It just was such a dumb game, honestly. I think that was like the worst game of the year. I think everyone's saying that. So, as far as our comment cappers go, we had a couple great call-outs from our comment cappers. Got to get the bad call on Cortland Sutton over 64.5 receiving yards. Was able to cash that. So, great call out there from Got to Get the Bag. Let Picks call on Jerry Jeudy over 51.5 receiving yards. Cash that as well. And Mateo Velasquez calling the Campbell over 20.5 receiving yards. Was also able to cash that. So, love to see it, guys. Great calls from our comment cappers. Solid day again. We're on a 5-1 run from Monday night and Thursday night. I don't know our results from Sunday afternoon, so don't hold me to that. I'm recording this prior to that. But appreciate you guys. Let's get after today. Let's get this 3-0 sweep. So let's get right into our picks here. At number 1, we're going with J.K. Dobbins over 49.5 rushing yards here for the Baltimore Ravens. Minus 115 odds here on BetMGM. So, guys, we got J.K. Dobbins here. Has not cashed this line yet this year. He's got 20 carries on the season for 64 yards. So, why do I like this so much? Well, they ramped up his carries last week. He had a season high in carries with 13 last week against the Bills. And his backup, Justice Hill, has already been ruled out for this game. Justice Hill, who's accounted for 105 yards over the last couple weeks, he's been used a lot in a backup role. So look for Dobbins to take on more of the workload this week with Hill out. I think that's a big thing I'm looking at. And if you look at this matchup on paper, at least statistically speaking, you're like, what are you thinking, Steve? The Bengals are 4th best against the run. That is true, but they're without DJ Reader, who got injured a couple weeks ago. They were missing him in the Dolphins game, and Raheem Mostert actually had his best game of the year in that game. 15 carries, 69 yards, averaged 4.6 yards per carry. So I think the Ravens here could get it going in the running game. I think Reader being out is a big loss here for the Bengals. I really do. I think Dobbins can end up having a big game here. 50 is a very manageable line for him. I mean, we're looking for, 50 yards of rushing and a high volume rushing offense. Now, of course, Lamar Jackson runs the football a lot. But Dobbins, I think, here can be relied upon. I think he's going to show what he's made of. He's been, it's been kind of a slow start as far as injuries and stuff for him so far in his career. So I think here this is an opportunity for him to really take over the Ravens' backfield. I think he will do it here, especially against Bengals defense here without Reader. I think he'll have a good game. And also for the Ravens here, they're going to look to establish the run, I believe. They got blown out twice versus the Bengals last year. They do not want to go toe-to-toe for Bengals in a shootout and get into a high-throwing game. They want to run the football. That is the strength of their team. So look for them to start it here with J.K. Dobbins, and he should have a big game. So love it there for our number one pick. We're going J.K. Dobbins over 49.5 rushing yards here for the Baltimore Ravens. Minus 115 odds on BetMGM. Okay, and at number two, we're going Jamar Chase over 69.5 receiving yards here for the Cincinnati Bengals. Minus 115 odds here on BetMGM. Guys, I also love his touchdown as well. At plus 126 right now. Best odds on Caesars. I think that's also a great play for this. He has absolutely dominated the Ravens so far in his young career. In his rookie year, he went over easily against the Ravens last year in 2 games. He totaled over 100 yards in each of those games. In those 2 games combined, he had 326 yards and a touchdown in both those games. So, I mean, total. Between those 2 games. 326 yards and a touchdown. And here, guys, the Ravens' pass defense has not gotten any better this season. We kind of thought maybe they would. They brought back a lot of starters. You thought maybe they'd be better against the pass. Nope, they're dead last. 32nd against the pass so far this year, allowing 315 passing yards per game. You saw the blowout that Marcus Peters had, last week with John Harbaugh there on the sideline. It's just not going well, guys. Right now in the secondary, things just are not going well for this defense. And, right here, Jamar Chase has kind of been off to kind of a slow start this season. He's still getting the targets. He's had 41 targets this season, averaging over 10 per game. But really, he's not putting up the numbers yet that we expect to see from him. And I think this could be a game where he really breaks out here versus the Ravens and his pass defense. I think he could have a very good game. T. Higgins has obviously picked it up. He is listed technically as questionable. Looks like he's going to be playing, but he is a little banged up. So that is worth noting. So Jamar Chase here coming in clean on the injury report. I'm looking for him to have a big game here on Sunday Night Football. So love it there for our number 2 pick. We're going Jamar Chase over 69.5 receiving yards here for the Cincinnati Bengals. Minus 115 odds on BetMGM. Okay, and finally at number 3, we're rolling with the Baltimore Ravens. Minus 2.5. First half spread here versus the Bengals. Minus 115 odds on Caesars. So I really like this one. This is a big revenge spot here for the Ravens. They're playing at home, playing against a team that swept them last year. I think they're going to come out strong, especially early, which they've actually done this year as well. Ravens have actually covered this first half spread in 3 out of 4 games this year. And what do you know about the Ravens this year? They've played really bad in the second half. They've gotten absolutely demolished in the second half. But the first half, they've been very good, actually. They've blown huge leads against the Bills and the Dolphins. But like I said, that's in the second half. That's why I can't take the Ravens full game here, guys, because their second half woes. It's becoming a little bit more of a trend. So I think Ravens come out strong early. Like I said, revenge game here against the Bengals. I think right now, the Ravens offense right now just looks better to me in some ways. Lamar looks like he's dialed in. And right now for the Bengals, our offensive line, I've watched the Bengals play, and I'm just not all that confident in them. They're having a lot of problems up front as far as getting sacked. Burrow's not getting the time. They don't look quite the same as they did last year. So I think the Ravens have a great opportunity here to come out here early and play well. They beat the Dolphins last week. That was a game I was on, the Dolphins. Honestly, I thought the Dolphins easily could have won that game. They just shot themselves in the foot so many times. And even against the Jets the week before they won that game, it just wasn't a clean performance. There's a couple big plays in there, but something's missing from the Bengals this year. I think everyone would kind of say that. They're kind of just off to kind of a weird start. And also with the loss of DJ Reader there at defensive tackle, I think that is a big loss, honestly. You need to be able to stop the running game against the Ravens. I think that's something they're going to get back to, something they need to get back to get back on track. And I think they're in a great position to do that. I think that's where the advantage for Baltimore lies right now. Like I said, that loss in the middle is very big. So, like I said, I was looking at the Ravens full game 3.5, thinking about it. I'm like, why would I take that? I could just take the first half. I trust them a lot more right now in the first half to get off to a lead, to get off to a great start. So, do love it there for our number 3 pick, guys. We're going Baltimore Ravens -2.5 first half spread here versus the Cincinnati Bengals. -115 odds on Caesars. Okay, guys, now it's time for our new segment brought to you by Oddsjam. So, guys, right here, I just wanted to show you where I shop for my lines. So, Oddsjam's a great resource for that. Absolutely terrific. So, you go around right here. We're in the Bengals-Ravens game, right? Click on that. And then you can see all the lines that we have on all the main books. I'll show you another resource that you could use as far as that goes. But this shows you all the main books. This is what I use when I'm shopping for the lines. You go right under here. So, we're looking for rushing yards for J.K. Dobbins, right? We just go to player rushing yards right there under the market. Then you scroll down a little bit. You got J.K. Dobbins here. 49.5 right here at -115 on MGM. So MGM coming in with those best odds. We like to see that. And then we're going to find our next one, which was our receiving yards for Jamar Chase, right? So we're looking for 69.5 on Jamar Chase. Right here, 69.5 over -115. Again, brought to you by MGM. MGM coming in clutch today with our best odds. Just a little ironic. I'll get to that in a minute. And then first half spread. So you have to kind of there's a lot of different markets here. First half point spread. Scroll down through. Pretty standard. Just goes up here. You'll see the Ravens -2.5, which is what we have here. -115 again here on Caesars. Now, of course, DraftKings and WinBet also offering it as well. So that's how you find your best values. I think it's always a great thing to do to line shop. You can also, if you want to do it on a broader scale, like if you have different books, guys, like BetUS, any of those other books, besides the main ones here in the U.S., you could also go to here under screen, and this will also show you many different lines as well for all these different books that we have. Bet99, BaileyBet, Barstool, all sorts of ones here. Bet Online, I think Bovada's over here. You can scroll across the bottom. There's a ton of different books. Pretty much every book that you could think of. All the way over. So, really a great resource, guys. It's a lot of fun to use. You can check it out for free. Use our link down below, our affiliate link that we have down below in the comment section description. And you can check it out for free on a 7-day free trial. See if you like it. And then they offer some plans per month, starting at about $40 a month, $39.99. And you can check that out and see if you like it. I get a lot of use out of this. I'm going to be doing a video on Oddsjam on how to use some of these other things too, like our bet tracker. They got calculators. They got all sorts of stuff here, guys. Great resources, betting education. It really is. I get a lot of value out of this, so I highly encourage you to check it out. That's our new segment I wanted to show you guys. Also, we have a BetMGM link as well that you can check out if you're interested in signing up for our BetMGM account. If you don't have one, like I said, some of our best odds are brought to you by them today, and you get access to a bonus on that when you sign up. Okay, guys, that's going to do it for us today. Appreciate you all, as always. Hope you guys enjoyed the little extra content that we had there from Oddsjam. We'll probably be having that in our videos, just showing you guys the lines where I pull them from so you guys aren't like, where are you getting those odds from, bro? Just so I show you guys the odds. That is where I get them from. They're a great resource. Check out all of our links, guys, if you're interested in Prizepicks, Oddsjam. Like I said, we have those links down below for those. They're great resources. Some free money there available on Prizepicks. Other than that, follow us on our Twitter, our social media, Instagram, Discord, things of that nature. We post a lot of updates in there and some extra content sometimes in there. So, like I said, I'll probably have my Prizepicks parlay for this game posted probably late Saturday night. I'm probably going to put out like a promo type of thing for that. So, be sure to check that out. Other than that, guys, I really do appreciate it, guys. You guys are absolutely awesome. I've had so much fun doing these videos, and you guys are really the best. And I really do appreciate you guys. So, gearing up for our big Sunday night. Hopefully, we can keep it rolling here in week number 5. We're 2-1 so far in week 5 that I know of. Like I said, don't have access to our Sunday afternoon results yet because I'm recording this on Saturday. But yeah, take advantage of the early lines, guys. Other than that, it's going to do it for me. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and we will catch you all next time. Peace out.